Hey guys, what is going on? My name's Tyler McNabb, and this is a YFZ 450R. It's not my YFZ 450R though. It is a YFZ 450R. So we have a new quad in the garage, and if you guys watched my very last race vlog of the year, you would have seen it. And I think I talked about it in another video as well. You guys saw it at least. And then it's also been on my TikTok page as well. So, yeah, we got a new quad in the garage. So, this is a 2017 Yamaha YFZ 450R that we picked up. And by we, I mean my dad. This is my dad's new quad. And so a little bit of backstory, because I never did an official farewell on my dad's Honda. That Honda TRX 450R that he had, it is gone. It's actually been gone for at least a couple, well, honestly, it was back in like maybe August or something when we sold it. So yeah, it's been at least 3 months probably since that thing's been gone. Funny enough, it actually went to the guy that builds all my suspension, Nick Adams with Adams Suspension. He bought it from us, so it stayed fairly local, and I think it's been a pretty good quad for him so far. But that is in the past. We are no longer we do not have the Honda any longer. Dad has decided to join the old blue crew. So, like I said, we're gonna go through, do a little bit of walk around in this video, as well as gonna go out and ride it a little bit later. Take her for a spin. So, like I said, 2017 Yamaha YFZ 450R. Just gonna walk around it real quick, show what's done to it. It's not stock by any means, but it's also not crazy built either. So, starting off, we'll just start off right up here. We've got some Cycra handguards, nothing too fancy, some Pro Taper handlebars. Even though there is a precision clamp pad on here, these do not actually have precision clamps. So, a little bit of a fool there. Don't actually have precision clamps, but it just looks like it does. So, just standard bar clamps there. Move down towards the front, we have some Hauser long travel A-arms and some B&R Motorsports long travel shocks. These are dual rate though, these aren't triple rates like mine are. Funny enough, this thing actually had LTR geometry on it, so it had LTR geometry A-arms and LTR spindles. It no longer has LTR A-arms and spindles on it because they have been, let's say, repurposed. You guys will see that at a later date. So what this currently has on it, and this kind of gives it away, is this is my suspension. So these are the shocks that came on it. However, these are the A-arms that came off of my quad when I disassembled. So this now has Yamaha geometry back on it. So not really a huge downfall there, but we did swap those out. Got the Yamaha geometry on this one. Got some GBC XC Master tires, looking pretty good. These actually have some really good tread on them. So yeah, we got some DWT front bead locks up here, 4-to-1 offset. Move back here, we've got some Hauser Pro Bounce Nerf bars. So they are missing nets. We need to buy some nets for them, but Hauser's been out of stock for a good while, so that's something else we need to get. In terms of motor, what we were told, and I believe this is true, is the motor is stock. So for the most part, other than we are also told it has maybe a Henson basket in it. It has the updated basket, I know, and then I think it also has the 09 to 2013 style clutch. So the one that has the 6 clutch springs versus the slipper clutches that come in them that only have the 3 springs. So I know it has the good basket, and then I believe it also has the 09 to 13 style clutch, but we won't know until we eventually tear into the motor. So there's that. Something else I found funny that I figured out on this thing is it has a 2010 or an 09 to 13 style radiator on it for some reason. Not sure why that is, but it does. So clearly the previous owner had a different radiator laying around and put that one on it. I did check because I saw that and I was like, man, we didn't buy an older model, did we? But no, it's not. The VIN number and everything checks out. It is a 2017. So for some reason, it's just got an older radiator on it. Moving kind of out back here, we've got, once again, some GBC tires. These are the Groundbuster 3. They aren't the Pro model, just the regular GB3, but still a great tire. We've got some DWT dual bead locks out back, so we've got that one. We've got our outside bead lock ring and our inside bead lock ring. This thing is a little dirty, not super clean, but I actually rode it yesterday, so I've already ridden it in the riding portion of this video, and then I washed it last night because it's currently raining today, so figured it'd be a good day to film this. Back here, we've got a pretty cool rear bumper. This is a PRM rear bumper. If you guys have been in the quad community for a while, you'll recognize that name, PRM. Unfortunately, they're no longer in business, so you can't even get these grab bars anymore. They are the ones who make the front bumper that I have on my 400EX, that real Stinger slanted type front bumper. That's who made that originally. So kind of a cool rear bumper there. Come back over here, we have a Yoshimura full exhaust on this thing. Sounds pretty good. It's a little bit quieter, this one is, than my the HMF is on my YFZ, but I think this is maybe an older style Yoshimura, because this one doesn't quite look like the newer ones that I see, and some of the newer Yoshimuras I hear are way louder than this one is, so I'm not sure 100% what that is, but I think that might be the case there. Continuing back here, we have all stock swing arm and everything. It does have a rear brake cooler on it with some cooling fins, just for the parking brake block off. I believe Glan is the one who makes that. We have a B&R Motorsports dual sprocket guard right there, so keeping that sprocket protected. We don't have a rotor guard on this currently. It did not come with one. Definitely need to get one of those ASAP so we're not bending the rotor. And then another thing that we got on this quad when we originally bought it was a RPM Dominator 2 axle. It is also no longer on there, and this one has a stock Yamaha YFZ 450 axle, so you can do with that information what you will as well. Moving further around the quad, honestly, I think that may be about it. It does have kind of like an aftermarket battery box on it. I don't know if it's homemade or what it is, but yeah, it's just got kind of an aftermarket battery box on it. It does have a QuadTech seat, but it is torn, so we definitely need to get this thing fixed, get us a nice four-work seat cover to put on there. And then it does have some sort of aftermarket radiator hose there for that 2010 style radiator, but other than that, that's pretty much it. It's you can tell it did have the IMS oversized tank at one time, but that was gone when we bought it, so that's not something else we repurposed. But so it does have the stock tank there. But yeah, I think it's got like 38 Motorsports block off plates on the engine, and then I think it has a 38 Motorsports breather box up underneath as well. It's still got the stock steering stem, all that kind of stuff, a stock bumper, you know, nothing too fancy. But yeah, it's got all the major parts already. It does have a Vortex ECU, I didn't mention that. And then it has the Pro Design intake adapter as well to be able to run foam filters. And it looks like it does have a case saver as well. So overall, I'm kind of learning what's on this quad. But yeah, so that's pretty much it there. It's like I said, nothing too fancy, but yeah, it's got all the major stuff. It's already got the suspension. I didn't mention it. It does have a stock rear shock, but it does have a lowering link on it. So the B&R Motorsports lowering link. So there's that. But it is a stock rear shock. We got the major suspension. We got the Vortex. We got the bead locks, tires, exhaust, all the majorly expensive stuff. Nerf bars that'll go on a quad. But yeah, should be pretty good. I think Dad's wanting to do a couple upgrades over the winter, and maybe yeah, maybe we'll see him do some racing next year. So overall, good time. with the new quad. And so with that, I will go ahead and get this thing out on the trails. So let's take it for a test ride.